Hey everyone, welcome. Today, we're diving into how to talk about what you like in German. We'll focus on hobbies and interests, which is a fun way to kick off simple conversations. We'll be looking at the verb mögen, which is super important, and we'll also touch on gefallen. So let's get ready to see how Germans express their tastes. We have some dialogues lined up, and we'll practice pronunciation too, so let's get started. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Let's quickly refresh our memories. We already know
Amerikaner, in
means American,
Italiener, a
is Italian,
Französisch,
is French,
Tedesco, a
is German,
English,
is English. Plus, we've learned means to go,
Gas,
is street, and
rechts.
means right. Today, we'll be using these words to build some more sentences.
Ich bin Amerikaner. Ich bin Amerikaner.
Ich bin Italiener. Ich bin Italiener.
Ich mag Sport sehr gern. Ich mag Sport sehr gern.
Was magst du noch? Was magst du noch?
Emily just said.
Ich mag Sport sehr gern.
Let's break it down. Ich means I, mag is the first person singular form of mögen, which means to like, and sport means sports. The phrase
Sehr gern.
means really, adding emphasis. Remember, we use the mögen sane construction. Important tip, mögen changes based on who's doing the liking. Always conjugate it correctly.
Ich mag auch reisen. Ich mag auch reisen.
Das ist toll. Ich mag lesen. Das ist toll. Ich mag lesen.
James replied with,
Das ist toll.
which means that's awesome. Then he said,
Ich mag lesen.
meaning I like to read. Notice lesson, the infinitive for to read. Emily used auch also, to say she enjoys traveling too. Keep an eye on how the verb mögen stays as mag for I in both sentences. A common slip is forgetting to conjugate it.
Magst du Pizza essen? Magst du Pizza essen?
Ja, ich mag Pizza sehr. Ja, ich mag Pizza sehr.
Emily asked,
Magst du Pizza essen?
do you like eating pizza? Note how the question is formed with magst do. It's a key pattern. James answered enthusiastically with,
Ja, ich mag Pizza sehr.
yes, I really like pizza. Remember,
Sehr.
means really. Let's practice that question now.
Was magst du an Musik? Was magst du an Musik?
Emily expressed strong affection with,
Ich liebe Musik.
meaning I love music. Lieben shows a stronger feeling than mögen. Use it for things you're really passionate about. James followed up with,
Was magst du an Musik?
what do you like about music? A fantastic way to keep the conversation going and dig deeper into preferences.
Ich mag Popmusik und Klassik. Ich mag Popmusik und Klassik.
Emily is saying,
Ich mag Popmusik und Klassik.
I like pop music and classical music. Notice how she combines different interests. James replied with,
Sehr interessant.
very interesting. Remember to conjugate mögen correctly and use auch for also. Practice makes perfect.
Ja, ich mag Komödien. Ja, ich mag Komödien.
Now we'll explore expressing dislikes. We use nicht mögen to say don't like. Remember, it's important to place nicht after the verb. For example, to say I don't like vegetables, you would say,
Ich mag Gemüse nicht.
pay attention to word order. This negation is crucial to communicate effectively.
Ich mag keine Katzen. Ich mag keine Katzen.
Excellent. You've correctly used nicht after the verb mögen. Notice how the sentence structure remains largely the same, but the meaning changes entirely. This is a very important point for mastering German grammar. Always remember to place nicht directly after the verb to form a proper negation.
Ich mag keine Science-Fiction-Filme. Ich mag keine Science-Fiction-Filme.
Fantastic. Now let's introduce a burr, which means but. It's used to contrast two statements. For example, you can say,
Ich mag Komödien, aber ich mag keine Horrorfilme.
meaning I like comedies, but I don't like horror movies. This adds nuance and complexity to your sentences. It shows the listener there is a contrast in your preferences.
Ich mag Musik hören, aber ich mag nicht tanzen. Ich mag Musik hören, aber ich mag nicht tanzen.
Perfect. You've successfully combined Mögen, nicht Mögen, and a burr to create a more complex sentence. This demonstrates a great understanding of the concepts we've covered. Remember that being able to link ideas with words like a burr will make your German sound more natural and fluent. Keep practicing, and you'll get even better.
Ich mag Pizza essen, aber ich mag keine Ananas auf Pizza. Ich mag Pizza essen, aber ich mag keine Ananas auf Pizza.
Now we're going to expand our vocabulary with words for hobbies and interests. We'll introduce common nouns like photography, Gartenarbeit gardening, and Kochen cooking. It's important to remember that these are nouns, so they don't change based on who is doing the action, unlike verbs. We'll practice incorporating them into sentences with ich mag.
Ich mag Fotografie sehr gern. Ich mag Fotografie sehr gern.
Excellent. The pronunciation of
Fotografie.
is tricky, but you nailed it. Notice the G sound is pronounced as a guttural CH sound similar to the Scottish loch. Pay close attention to these nuances as they are crucial for clear communication. Also, remember to maintain a steady rhythm when speaking, avoiding choppy delivery.
Ich mag Gartenarbeit, aber ich habe keine Zeit dafür. Ich mag Gartenarbeit, aber ich habe keine Zeit dafür.
Very good. You've seamlessly integrated a burr again, expressing a limitation. The phrase,
Keine Zeit dafür.
meaning no time for it, is incredibly useful in daily conversations. It's a concise way to explain why you can't participate in an activity, which is something you'll often need to do. This highlights how combining familiar elements creates fluent communication.
Was magst du, wenn du Zeit hast? Was magst du, wenn du Zeit hast?
Today, we're expanding on how to talk about how often you do something. We'll introduce the adverb,
Af.
which means often. You'll learn to combine this with Mögen to describe how frequently you enjoy an activity. For instance, you can say ich mag es, Musik oft zu hören, meaning I like to listen to music often.
Ich gehe gern oft ins Kino. Ich gehe gern oft ins Kino.
Excellent. Notice how the adverb
Af.
is placed before the verb gehen. This is typical in German sentence structure. Another option would be to use oft after es as in ich mag es oft zu gehen, which also means I like to go often. Both are correct, but paying attention to positioning improves fluency and accuracy.
Ich mag es, Kuchen manchmal zu backen. Ich mag es, Kuchen manchmal zu backen.
Today, we'll explore using
Sehr gern.
after
Mögen.
to express a strong liking or enthusiasm. It essentially means very much or really like. The placement after the verb and before the object is crucial. It strengthens the statement, conveying a higher degree of enjoyment than just saying ich mag.
Ich mag Eis sehr gern. Ich mag Eis sehr gern.
Excellent, Anna. Notice how
Sehr gern.
follows and proceeds. This order is grammatically correct and sounds natural. Remember, this phrase helps add more personality and excitement to your expressions of liking something. Consider contrasting with ich mag Eis. The impact changes significantly.
Ich mag Fußball sehr gern spielen. Ich mag Fußball sehr gern spielen.
Very well, Ben. You've successfully incorporated
Sehr gern.
with the infinitive.
Spielen.
This is a common structure. Remember that you can use it with various activities or objects, consistently following the verb and preceding the noun or infinitive. Keep practicing to make it feel more natural. Now, let's explore asking why someone likes something. The question word
Warum?
means why. To ask why do you like, you can structure the question as
Warum magst du?
the word order is important. The verb comes before the subject pronoun. It's vital for understanding someone's reasoning behind their preferences.
Warum magst du Fußball sehr gern? Warum magst du Fußball sehr gern?
Excellent question, Anna. When answering warm, you'll typically explain your reasoning. Often, you'll start your response with
Ah,
which means because, for example,
weil es spannend ist.
translates to because it's exciting. Linking your liking to a reason shows deeper engagement.
Weil es spannend ist und ich mit Freunden spiele. Weil es spannend ist und ich mit Freunden spiele.
Today, we'll introduce the verb,
Warum?
which means to want. It's crucial for expressing intentions or desires. Notice that it conjugates like other verbs, but its meaning shifts towards wanting something. We'll see how it's used alongside our established Mögen structure, further refining your ability to articulate preferences and future plans. Pay attention to word order as it's crucial to keep your sentences sounding natural.
Ich möchte heute Abend ins Kino gehen. Ich möchte heute Abend ins Kino gehen.
Excellent. Note that
Echt?
is the conjunctive Roman II form of
Ah,
and it is used to make polite requests or express desires. Using the indicative
oh,
is less common and often sounds outdated. It subtly softens the statement, making it sound more like a suggestion than a demand. The structure
Ich möchte Infinitive.
is incredibly common.
Was möchtest du sehen? Was möchtest du sehen?
That's a perfect question, Ben. You've correctly used the conjunctive Roman II form of
Warum?
within the question's structure. When asking about someone's desires, remember to conjugate
Warum?
appropriately. The order remains the same as with
Mögen.
the auxiliary verb is followed by the object, then the subject. Really solid work here.
Ich möchte einen spannenden Thriller sehen. Ich möchte einen spannenden Thriller sehen.
Say your gut, Anna. Pay close attention to your adjectives. The adjective
Wann?
needs to agree with the noun. Since is masculine,
Und
remains unchanged. It's important to remember that adjective endings change based on the gender, number, and case of the noun they describe. This is a crucial topic we'll cover later, but good to introduce now. Perfect, Ben. You've elegantly combined while and sojourn in your response. You've provided a clear reason for your strong preference. This demonstrates a good understanding of conversational German and allows for more detailed and engaging interactions. Keep practicing explaining why you like things. Very good, Anna. Here, you've used
mal
which translates to sometimes. Like oft, it's an adverb modifying how frequently you do something. The placement before the infinitive backen is correct. Remember, German allows for some flexibility in adverb placement, but these placements sound most natural in this context. That's a fantastic question. You're now moving beyond simply stating your interests and actively engaging in a conversation. The question,
was magst du, wenn du Zeit hast?
is a common and polite way to inquire about someone's preferred activities when they are free. Note the use of when, which introduces a condition. Great job! We've learned how to express our likes and dislikes in German using Mögen and Lieben. Don't forget to conjugate Mögen correctly and keep exploring new vocabulary. For homework, jot down 5 things you like in German, using the structures we've practiced today, and work on your pronunciation of N
Ah,
sounds. Until next time, viel Erfolg. Okay, everyone, fantastic work today. We covered so much, introducing ourselves, talking about likes and dislikes, and using the verbs
mögen,
and
lieben.
let's do a quick recap with a couple of quizzes to check your understanding. Alright, quiz time. Question 1. What does
Ich mag Sport sehr gern.
mean? Is it I play sports a lot, I really like sports, or I hate sports? The correct